The only way more vouchers are issued is if the federal government were to provide more funding. So landlords don't believe the issue is that there aren't enough landlords accepting Section 8 vouchers. The issue is there aren't enough Section 8 vouchers for all the people that want them.
A Kansas City effort to protect renters using federal vouchers is in limbo tonight. The ordinance approved in January of last year banned Kansas City landlords from discriminating against renters based on how they pay rent.
But a federal judge has now suspended the program that protected the use of Section 8 housing vouchers. Fox 4's Hannah King live from just north of downtown with details on the lawsuit that led to the judge's order. Hannah.
Well, it's important to note that the court's order only applies to Section 8 vouchers. And when that decision came down, the city of Kansas City suspended the enforcement of income discrimination investigations, which had only been into effect for about a year. The city, under this ordinance, requires every landlord who is given a voucher from a potential tenant must join the program.
I have very grave concerns. This isn't, to me, a political issue. It's fundamentally a human rights one. People need a place to sleep.
Mayor Lucas says this jeopardizes housing access for over 17,000 Kansas Cityans waiting for housing vouchers.
The reason that we are doing this is to make sure we can create more housing availability for folks.
Well, I certainly won't dispute that we have a homelessness problem in Kansas City, but I think it's probably a little more accurate to say not that there are 17,000 people with vouchers looking for units, but there are 17,000 people on the waiting list to receive a voucher.
With the court's order, the city has suspended the enforcement of income discrimination investigations related to housing voucher recipients. Doug Stone is an attorney for two landlords in Kansas City, the plaintiffs of a lawsuit filed against the city back in October. The lawsuit claims the Federal Housing Act does not require landlords to accept Section 8 vouchers as rent payment.
If you're a landlord in Kansas City and someone comes to you with a Section 8 voucher, you cannot reject them because of the Section 8 voucher.
But he says there are many implications to this voluntary voucher program.
It's not just, hey, here's my voucher, can I live here? I actually, as a landlord, have to now become part of a program, allow my records to be open to inspection by the federal government, all of my business records. And I chose not to do that. The federal government doesn't make me do that. It's a voluntary program. It's not right for the city to make me join a federal program that requires me to waive my rights.
And the suspension is pausing the program until the end of litigation. And Bria, that's according to this latest hearing.